Hello everyone and welcome to Mega Projects Around the World. We'll be exploring the latest and greatest feats of engineering and construction from every corner of the planet. 10 upcoming futuristic projects in the world. A glimpse into architecture of the time to come, as Frank Gehry rightly said. Architecture should speak of its time and place, but yearn for timelessness. However, characterized by strong chromatism, long dynamic lines that suggest speed and movement. Futurist architecture was born in Italy in the early 20th century as a part of the artistic movement Futurism. So here is a list of 10 upcoming futuristic projects to look forward to. Residential towers. Vancouver Heatherwick Studios, famous for Vessel, Honeycomb Staircase in New York, and Mori Building in Japan, have revealed yet another forward-thinking and futuristic project. The residential towers at Vancouver, Canada, that features two curving towers placed on a mixed-use podium, comprising of about 400 housing units, overflowing green balconies and vibrant public spaces at the base, invites interaction at a community level, contrasting the very issue that similar towers face. Crystal Space City Lego architects and Lego China have teamed up to put forth an idea for a futuristic floating city in space. Also, the designer Liu Haohui has placed a large urban center over a spacecraft below, surrounded by a gravitational field controlled by AI. The project combines a city, an oasis, and an energy power system together. The design aspires to pave the way for an ideal human habitat of the future. Force Majeure Futura for a future that includes the consequences of climate change, food deserts, resource depletion, and destructive human patterns. Gene Schultz Design Studio has coined the idea of a matrix of pods high above the ground for a post-pandemic middle school. The idea addresses social distancing, health, and sanitation, in addition to the above through a pre-programmed transit system, soaring classrooms, and controlled environments. Aequorea, Rio de Janeiro. The example of 10 upcoming futuristic projects. Belgian architect Vincent Caillebotte envisaged a futuristic floating city. Though the idea of a floating city is familiar to us, this city stands out with its concept of repurposing plastic sea trash using 3D printing technology. Massive domes made from algae and garbage collected from the Pacific garbage patch off the coast. Vertical Park. San Jose architect Lynn Congren draws inspiration from the idea of unity and historical continuity. Also for the circular shape of the conceptual vertical park, San Jose, California. Therefore, the project aims to reconnect man and nature through a huge loop, using a combination of architecture, parks, and sculpture. Gehry Project. Toronto. The Pritzker Prize winner, Frank Gehry, has revealed yet another project from up his sleeve. Two towers -302 meters and 266 meters in height will soon add a dynamic component to the city's skyline, depending on the viewer's position in the city. The architect has designed the towers in such a way that they have a personality of their own, and yet appear to be in conversation with one another. This update to the previous designs includes rotated floor plates and a facade crafted from textured metal and glass. The line Saudi Arabia. The example of 10 upcoming futuristic projects. A linear mega city, copiously powered by renewable energy, has been proposed by Saudi Arabia around the end of January 2021. Therefore, a net zero and pollution-free series of walkable communities for 1 million people with no cars or streets is visualizing. However, the project locates essential facilities within a 5-minute walking radius from the housing units designed along with nature. Chengdu Future Science and Technology City, Southwest China, an alternative urban design solution that intends to combine the best of both worlds, a blend of industries, technology, and rustic beauty of the countryside. Located on a 4.6 square kilometer site outside Chengdu, the capital of Sichuan province. Moreover, the city will be home to multiple new universities, labs, and offices. OMA's Office for Metropolitan Architecture master plan is dictating by the geography and topography of the site. Train station in the forest. Jiaxing, China train station in the forest, covers an area of 35.4 hectares and aims to rebuild the historic station while putting together a new infrastructural annex underground. Mat architects, led by Ma Yansong, have drawn inspiration from the city's historic and cultural contexts. Focused on the human scale, the architecture underground is open and bright. Proteus Swiss designer Yves Beher unveiled his design last year for the French ocean conservationist Fabien Cousteau's underwater pressurized research station. Therefore, that will be the underwater equivalent to International Space Station. Proteus, the marine habitat, will have its own greenhouse. Also, that allows scientists to cultivate their own food 18 meters under the sea near Curaçao, an island in the Caribbean. As a result, circular floors are offset to let in natural light through skylights and portholes, also connected through a sloping ramp that encourages activity. However, it takes into consideration various factors: social isolation, humidity, lack of light, and lack of exercise. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all our latest content. And if you have any comments or suggestions for future videos, we'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.